Hey chums, we are over in Disney Springs tonight. This is sort of like a date night. We are over here, we have a dinner reservation. We're gonna go and we're gonna get dessert. Right now we just got over here and a lot of things are still not open from what we're seeing.
Yeah, there are quite a few things not open.
Yeah, and I actually called earlier to find out what was going on with some of the restaurants when I was deciding about where to make a reservation. And just to let you guys know, a lot of them are still working on a limited menu. So that's kind of interesting right now.
Yeah.
They've been open for a little bit and the crowd is pretty light over here, as you could probably see behind us. So far it looks like everybody's doing pretty good with wearing their masks. Masks are required in Orange County and they are required over here in Disney Springs. They're also selling the Disney masks over at some of the areas in Disney Springs. So if you're interested in those are for sale right now. So we're just gonna take a look around and see what's going on here in Disney Springs. Looks like we have some stormtroopers making sure that everything is going good today.
You, down there, don't try anything. I've got eyes on you.
All right, so we have a little bit of time before our reservation. So while we're walking around, we just want to talk about some of the new stuff that's coming out right now with Disney, some of the new news. First of all, today there was some big news that they're going to retheme Splash Mountain to the Princess and the Frog. And I don't know, that probably will be pretty cool anyway, even if you're upset about that for whatever reason. It is pretty much an old ride. And there's so much new technology, so I think whatever they do with that...
I think it's going to be a far superior ride once it's done. I mean, if you look at some of the things that Disney does to upgrade their rides over time, I mean, like the old Maelstrom ride was really fun. When they rethemed that to Frozen, it's an incredible ride now. I mean, they really didn't change anything about the ride track or the moves that your vehicle makes, but the decor and the animatronics are far superior to what they had before. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this new ride.
Yeah, it's going to be the same ride. They're just going to retheme it.
Right.
I'm just hoping it's open for a little bit when we go back to Disney, because we would like to ride it. And when they do close it down, it's going to be closed down for a while they're working on that. So we'll see what happens when we come back to Disney. And then the other thing that's new right now is they are starting to take reservations. So in order to come back and visit Disney, you're going to be required to make a reservation. And so far we haven't been able to book yet. Tomorrow is actually going to be our day. The thing with the booking is that in order to book right now, you have to have a reservation at one of the resorts. So tomorrow, pass holders that don't have a reservation at the resort are going to be able to book. So if you stay with us and you watch this till the end, I'm actually going to show the results of what happens tomorrow and let you know if that was a difficult experience or if I had an easy time making reservations. So I'll share that experience at the end of this video. And then, what else is going on with Disney right now?
Well, there's actually a petition to halt the opening of the reopening of Disney. A lot of there are employees that I've heard are actually petitioning Disney not to open yet because of safety precautions. So that's kind of been a thing today. I've been seeing that a lot on the social media platforms today, that there's a petition going around to keep Disney closed until the numbers have dropped substantially.
Right. Well, I think that the big question that a lot of people are asking, especially from what I'm seeing on social media, is if you should still plan the vacation to Disney right now or if you should cancel.
Right.
In my opinion, I would not want to buy a ticket if I wasn't already a pass holder where my pass was paid outright to go.
Yeah, nonetheless, planning an entire vacation from out of town, flying in from out of town, going through all of those, all the motions that are necessary to have a great vacation, and then it's not as great as it could be later down the line.
No, because there's not going to be fireworks.
Right.
And
Or parades.
or parades. So you're going to be missing out on a lot of the cool stuff that you would normally see on your Disney vacation.
I think for first-time park goers, it's not going to be a great experience
No.
for you.
Honestly, if we lived out of town, I don't even know if I would trust it, because at this point, some people think it's not even going to end up opening.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard something about that too, but I mean, I'm going to have to go with Disney is probably going to open when they say they're going to open.
But Disneyland just canceled their
Right.
opening. They postponed it.
Right. So, I mean, it's really tough to say. We could make these reservations tomorrow and not be able to go. But
Yeah. Well, we're not going to be able to go for the first month anyway, because we have silver passes. So I
Right.
can't book them till sometime in August. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm definitely going to let you guys know what it was like to use the reservation system, if I had any problems. So you'll see all of that tomorrow. But my opinion is, if you're okay with the possibility of your plans changing, if Disney doesn't reopen, and a lot of the things being different, like coming and there's no fireworks and there's no parade, and there's probably going to be longer wait times because of the social distancing, I guess it's okay to book. If you're going to be okay, just be aware that things can change. They could change at any moment.
exactly.
And I guess that's what that really comes down to.
Well, we're going to keep our eye on it and see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
And, I mean, it eventually has to open. That's the thing. It's not going to be permanently closed. But I guess the bottom line is, if you are coming from out of state, have a vacation plan to come to Disney, I wouldn't expect it to be what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right, well, where is this restaurant?
There's Zara. There's the store Zara. I think it's just past that and to the left. We're going to see if we can find it.
Okay. It looks like we are coming upon the restaurant.
Yeah, from their website, the food looks fantastic. I think this is going to be
How do you pronounce this?
I would
Frontera?
say Frontera Cucina.
Frontera Cucina. All right, it's gonna be both our first time eating there, and we do have reservations. So this is what it looks like inside of the restaurant. We have a reservation. There are people that are waiting outside. So you see how they're spacing the tables out in here. And they're not doing any type of handing you out a menu. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to scan it from the table using your phone.
Our appetizer just showed up and we ordered bacon guacamole. This looks really, really good. This looks like fresh chips. Serve it on what looks like a plantain leaf. It looks like there's pine nuts in there and chopped red onions. And it came with two sauces. It looks like a regular salsa and then a salsa verde. I'm gonna try this out. Let's see. Yep. All right, the main courses have arrived. Melody got the Chipotle chicken tacos. She substituted the beans for rice because she prefers rice to beans.
I hate beans.
And it looks like they put some mango in the rice. Is that mango or pineapple? I can't tell. It looks very good.
Find out in a minute.
Yeah, we ordered a side of fried plantains with some cheese on top. It's like a sweet cheese. It looks like they have cojita cheese on top too, which I love. And then I went with the pork belly tacos. And there's some little onions in there and scallions, and I went with the beans and cojita cheese.
Enjoy.
Thank you. They're bringing some more chips. Oh yeah. Awesome. That guacamole was fantastic, by the way. That was up for me.
Well, we just had a really awesome dinner.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
really,
I've
really
never
good.
eaten there before. So that was definitely really awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't end up getting dessert over there. What I really like about that restaurant is that anything that's labeled gluten-free comes right up on the menu. So I don't have to ask any questions. But I know that they have a bakery somewhere here in Disney Springs that I've also never been to, where they have a lot of gluten-free stuff. So So we're gonna go and see if we can find that bakery right now. But if you've never eaten over at that restaurant, what was it called? Frontera Cucina?
That's it, or Cucina, yeah.
Or however you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, the food was amazing. It looks like we found it. It's Aaron McKenna's Bakery. And just to give you an idea, this is the menu.
But if I would, but like a couple hours, I want something. There's a few things I'm really excited to check out. Maybe
Like
some,
what?
Really, the ice cream cookie sandwiches look fantastic. That sounds great. Obviously, they have Thin Mints of some kind. They actually have cookie sandwiches, regular cookie sandwiches. Oh man. Okay, I think we're gonna have to check this out here.
So this is a perfect place to visit if you have any food allergies. It says everything here is dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, and what I'm looking for, gluten-free, and also certified kosher. All right, let's go in and see what's available. We got our desserts from over at, what was it, Aaron McKenna Bakery? And I'm excited to try these desserts because they're gluten-free, so that's awesome.
Yeah, they look delicious.
But we decided to take them home, as you can see, because there's not enough places we felt like to really sit down comfortably over at Disney Springs unless you're inside one of the restaurants.
Yeah, I mean, the way things have kind of been, like with the social distancing, if you sit on a bench and somebody stands right in front of you, you're just stuck with them there, and now you're faced with telling them, hey, excuse me,
I'm trying to
eat, we need to step 6 feet back, and it starts becoming awkward, and you don't really want to have to do that every 5 seconds, you know.
No. All right, so let's see what we got over here.
All right, so first, this is the cinnamon roll.
I am so excited for this because I haven't had a cinnamon roll since I completely went gluten-free back in January.
So these guys actually make a cinnamon roll muffin. They said they had to do it in muffin form because it's gluten-free, and I guess the flour that they use won't form properly if they lay it flat, so they had to fill it, fill the container like this. So let's try this out. I'm gonna let you take the first bite because you haven't had a cinnamon bun.
I know.
Since going gluten-free.
My knee is in my way. I don't even think I'm gonna use a fork for this.
No.
Cinnamon roll you usually just sort of break apart. So we just want to get a taste of it. Okay. It's probably made with, I don't even know what it was made with. I didn't ask them over there.
How is it? Yeah, it's good stuff, huh?
Lots of chew, very thick. So it's very dense. It's not flaky like a normal cinnamon roll. You know how normally you'd have a cinnamon roll, it wouldn't take that long to chew it.
Yeah.
It tastes really, really good. It's just, it's a very, I want to say almost like a hard cake. Like it's just very dense. Here, you want to try some?
Yeah, let me try this out.
Okay, here, try that little piece. Don't get it on the floor.
I think I already did.
No, I just sent the robot vacuum through today.
Oh, that was my beard. That's pretty good. I don't know, it's a little odd.
I don't know, I really liked it. It's just very dense.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, I'll eat it.
I think I'm gonna give this one to you. It's not that I don't like it, it's not that I dislike it. It's that I see exactly what you mean, and I'm not sure how well that works for what it is. This is our Thin Mint cookie. These guys make a giant Thin Mint.
Now, I was a little surprised to see how big that was.
Yeah, this is pretty massive. I'm gonna give this a shot. Let's see. Yeah, that one's good. Go ahead and give this a shot.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. Yeah, I like it.
I've had other gluten-free Thin Mint type cookies from, what's the name of that brand? Goody Girl?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really good. It actually tastes like a Thin Mint. And in some countries, I think Thin Mints, the Girl Scout cookies actually are gluten-free.
Yeah.
Not in the version that we get here in the States, but I think elsewhere.
Those are awesome.
Okay, definitely that's the winner. And I like the cinnamon roll too.
All right, go ahead and pull out the last
surprised
item.
with the texture. All right, so what's the last thing that we have here? You picked this out.
This is what is it, a cookie sandwich?
Oh, so it's a chocolate chip cookie, and it looks like it has
Just
some
two-
kind of frosting inside.
Yeah, there's 2 chocolate chip cookies together, dipped in chocolate on half, and some type of cream inside.
That's my favorite of everything that we got. That's
Yeah?
so good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait to try that.
Go ahead, take a bite.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
I don't even know why I brought forks out. We thought we were
don't
gonna
need
need
that.
forks.
Mm-hmm. This, you would never even know was
Oh,
gluten-free.
that was so good.
If you would have told me this is gluten, or if you would not have told me this is gluten-free, I wouldn't have known.
That's delicious.
Yeah, this doesn't crumble in that weird way that gluten-free items can. And that's so good.
All right, so I got some good news. I did not end up filming the process of getting a reservation because it was really, really easy. And I was really surprised because I had seen online a lot of people who had resort reservations when their time opened up for them to go and reserve their days at the park. A lot of them were saying that they had a lot of problems, so maybe those glitches were fixed.
I mean, it very well could have been. I mean, a couple of days ago, we saw somebody in one of our pass holder groups on Facebook mention that they tried to book a date for one of the parks, and they said it was booked for eternity. And
Eternity.
as if they tried to book it 2 years in advance and weren't able to do it. But that turned out to not be the case. This morning, Mel went on the app, or no, I'm sorry, wasn't on the app.
You have to go on the regular
you can't use
website.
the app.
I used my Chrome app on my iPad.
That's what it was.
If you try to go directly on the Disney app where your passes are and all that stuff, you're not going to be able to get on through there. So you have to go on through Chrome. I didn't have to go on my laptop. I did go on through the iPad, but I had to go directly through the Chrome app, and I had to log in like that.
But we basically picked a day, and you said, all right, let's try it.
Came right up.
Clicked reserve, and there it was for all, and it was a reservation for all park hours. It wasn't like we got on and said, okay, you can reserve, but you can't come till 4 o'clock. We got right on.
No, they let you have the full day. But it was very easy. If you're a pass holder, you get 3 days that you get to book. And then from what I understand, when you use one, you can come back and you can book the next. You can always have 3 days reserved. We are silver, so we cannot go back until August. So our time back at Disney will start in August. But
The other good news for silver pass holders, or really any pass holders, is they are giving us our blackout dates back. So for the couple of months that we're blacked out, we can't go even when the park is open. We're getting those back at the end of the life cycle of our passes. They've extended them.
Well, what they did was they gave us the time that the park was closed.
Yes.
When I had spoke to a cast member, I had actually called, I want to say like a month ago, and I asked about that. And from what they had told me, if you had blackout dates, you would not be getting those days back. But it looks like they extended our pass out the actual amount of time that the park was closed.
Well, yeah, they also told you to check back because things change all the time.
And things do change. So that's why you can't really make assumptions. We just have to kind of wait it out. I know that a lot of people right now are concerned that the opening of Disney is not going to happen because the virus numbers are going back up. I mean, even at your job, somebody...
Yeah, I'm actually in this video right now because I'm working from home today and I'm on my lunch break. Almost got to work today and my boss called me and said, when you get here, pick up your laptop, you're going to work from home. Somebody in the office has tested positive for coronavirus. So.
Yeah, so we can't forget the virus is still out there. I do think that Disney is going to open. California is a completely different situation. They have a different governor. So each state is going to have their own situation state by state. I think things are going to open, but I think we do have to be aware that there's still something out there. So just do the best that you can to keep yourself safe. And if you don't feel safe right now, I think that there are options where you can cancel your pass. You really just have to figure out what's going to be right for you. If you feel like you have small children and it's going to be hard to make them wear a mask all day when there's brutal weather outside, it's completely understandable. A lot of people are feeling the same way. So instead of making assumptions and listening to people on social media, I would definitely contact Disney directly and get the information from them and see what you could do.
Yeah, I think that's a good advice.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
today
anyway,
was
that was a success.
Good day, yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited.
And we had some fun yesterday at Disney Springs. That food was fantastic.
Oh, and I ate the cinnamon roll this morning and it softened up.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, that looked. The piece I tried was good. It was just strange. It was a bit odd.
I'm used to eating like that. It's just the thing with it was the texture was you chewed more than normal. It wasn't flaky like.
It wasn't like a regular soft cinnamon bun. It was a little different. It was like a muffin.
Yeah. So.
But anyhow, if you're new to this channel, do me a favor and go ahead and like this video and subscribe because we could always use some new subscribers, and why not? While you're here, go ahead and subscribe.
And hit the bell notification. That way you don't miss any time that we upload new videos. We do everything related to theme parks and things to do. Yeah, and there'll be more to come. All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you at the parks.